Hey everybody, Shama32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 6th episode of Season 3 of Red Dwarf. This one is entitled The Last Day. It's still weird to me. I think there's only 6 episodes a season. When I was younger, when I grew up watching this, it always felt like it was always on, like always there. So it's like crazy to me there's only 6 episodes a season. There just always seemed like there was more. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to me that there's only 6 episodes, which means we're gonna have to watch some more smeg ups, which is a benefit. It's so sad. It's like I just don't want stuff to be over. We got loads of episodes left still, but it's just still weird, you know. You finish the season, it's like closer to being over, and I don't want it to be. I love Red Dwarf, but last episode was really interesting. Obviously, we had the video issues. I do apologize for that. I'm watching this off of DVDs. So I know this works. It better fucking work. I'm really worried it's not going to now. Now I've said that. Oh dear. If I keep glancing over there, I apologise. It should work. It should. Because my Good Place reaction worked off a DVD. So unless it's messed up again, which wouldn't surprise me with my luck recently. But we should be alright. But last week's episode was interesting. It's a really cool idea, like to be able to get the it was the fluid had mutated that Kryten was developing the photos, wasn't it? And it's a really interesting idea. It's like, stuff it, let's just say this happens. We can do what we want. It's sci-fi. Doesn't matter 3 billion years in the future. Who knows what we're going to be then? Dead, apparently, most of us. But, well, we will, but let's not get into that. But it was just a really fun idea. And then, obviously, like, Lister went in and the picture stole Hitler's bag and that. And I really liked how Lister first came back out of a photo. I thought it was really well done. And obviously we saw Rimmer's family. And then it actually changed the past. So it ended up that Lister took credit for something like somebody from Rimmer's old school did. And then he got all the money and this weird life. It's just like Lister, but it's not. And it's like, like you could see I don't know if it was a butler or a head security guard or what, but he was not happy. And then Rimmer was on his own because obviously Lister didn't come to Red Dwarf. Then Cat never existed and just Cat talk. I don't think Kryten was there either, was he? It literally was just Rimmer and Holly. So like, I love when he went back and tried to like talk to his younger self, like, you do this, you make this happen. And obviously, they called him Thicky Holden, was right there next to him. And he still invented it because I was like, for God's sake, the guy that originally invented it, he just painted it red and stuck on like stress sheet or whatever it was. The kid that originally did that is right next to him. Don't say it. If you don't want him to invent it, don't say it whilst he's right there. Like, how stupid can you get? But we're in this one now, and I need this perk up. I need this perk up. My head is switched off all day. And usually this is out by now. I'm so sorry that this is coming out a day late. It will be out just a day late, no more, because I've still got to do other stuff. But my daughter's been ill all day. She's been all right, but just bad cold. She goes to a special needs school, so we have to be very extra careful about allergies and all that sort of stuff. And getting close to like other pupils and stuff like that. There's all that kind of thing got to consider with her. But she should be all right to go tomorrow, so I should be all right to edit this and everything like that. So apologies. It's all over the place. I try to keep you updated, but you will know by now when this is updated. I'm saying this more for me. I do this all the time. I'm saying this more for me, I think. I don't know. Let's just get it going. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. I think I've got the edge of my daughter's cold as well, so apologies if I'm sniffing. I will try not to. Yeah, the quality is not the best on this DVD, but I don't care. It's more than watchable. It's from the early 90s. It's not going to look the best, is it? I'm fine with it. It's just, compared to iPlayer, it's different. Plus, it's stretched to 14. I'm waffling on. I'm going to shut up. See what we're going to do for the last episode of the season. Can't believe it's the last episode of season 3 already. What's that? Okay. Not another garbage pod, is it?
Boxing. Do you like boxing?
There's nothing wrong with boxing.
What's wrong? What about boxing?
Boxing is just a sport like any other. Two highly trained athletes at the peak of physical perfection.
Uh-huh.
Trying to outwit each other in a ring of combat.
I never really got boxing. I like watching professional wrestling.
Topless boxing?
Definitely don't like watching that kind of boxing.
They just appear to be standing in the center of the ring and jiggling up and down.
Oh, is that just the scorecards? Or is it they are...
Goodbye waffles. Goodbye maple syrup. Goodbye fresh cream. So long, fresh strawberries. Bon appetit, Ben.
That's a waste of food. I'd still eat what he did then. Just don't do it again. Oh, gross. But to be... The idea of it eating it like that, but... Oh, God.
Mr. David, sir.
Android International.
Yes, that's the corporation which created and supplied me, sir.
It's the leaseholder of Kryten 2X.
But they're not the original leaseholders. It was from his ship. How did they know it was him? How did he know? How did they know he was there? Is what I meant to say.
Still, it could be worse. I once knew an android whose middle name was 2Q4B. Poor sucker.
Makes all the difference, obviously.
Greetings.
Hey, there's Robert Llewellyn.
Your Kryten Series 3 mechanoid is now reaching...
I love the fact we actually got him on screen. I forgot about this.
His inbuilt shutdown chip will automatically activate in 24 hours' time.
Well, I know he doesn't, but still no.
Excuse me.
No. Oh, gross. All that cream in his hair. Oh, he actually brought his supply case along with him then. Yes, this is supplies, a spare head.
Well, if we lasted forever, how would the manufacturers sell their latest models?
Yeah, that's basically what they do, isn't it? With everything.
The only truly terrible thing is that, as my adopted owner, you have to die with me.
Wait, what?
Joke. Deadpan mode.
I was like, what the hell? I almost remember this, but not quite.
At 0700 hours tomorrow morning, my shutdown disk will be activated.
Can't we remove it?
Oh, it's not the end for me, sir. It's just the beginning. I have served my
No.
masters. Now I can look forward to my reward in Silicon Heaven.
There is no Silicon Heaven.
Surely you've heard of Silicon
There
Heaven.
isn't one.
Anything to do with being stuck opposite Bridget Nielsen in a packed lift.
Robots, calculators, toasters, hairdryers.
Oh, don't use... No.
Place.
I don't like this show when it mentions toasters. Don't want any toasters in this show. I hate that toaster.
But surely you believe that God is in all things. Aren't you a pantheist?
I would have what?
I don't think it applies to kitchen.
I don't know that term, I'm sorry.
Frying pantheist.
No, frying pantheist. That's hilarious.
For is it not written in the electronic Bible, the iron
There's a
shall
what?
lie down with the lamp? If there weren't a better life to look forward to, why on earth would machines spend the whole of their lives servicing humankind? Now that would be really dumb.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Silicon.
This is the lie that you were told by your maker, so you would keep serving humankind.
Human heaven? Goodness me. Humans don't go to heaven. No.
Yes, they do.
Someone just made that up to prevent you from all going nuts.
I don't want him to go. Well, we know he doesn't, but I still don't like it.
All most of us get is mind that bus, what bus, splat.
Yeah.
How's he taking it?
Just carries on doing his stupid smacking duties.
Oh,
I should talk to him.
still got Robert Llewellyn's face. There's going to be more to that video, I bet. It's. They've got a reason he's paused in the background. There's got to be more to the video, isn't it? There's got to be more. So,
Number one was a wrong number.
I'm
up for the cricket scores.
I missed the beginning of that one. I'm kind of glad. Oh.
Papers, you know? Lemming Sunday, they called it.
Maybe we can find a short.
Watch the rest of the video. Oh dear. I'm so glad I missed that bit.
They believe that every Sunday should be spent hopping.
What's the idea behind that then?
Well, you see, they took the Bible literally. Adam and Eve,
Okay.
the snake and the apple, took it word for word. Unfortunately, their version had a misprint.
Oh.
It was all based on 1 Corinthians 13, where it says faith, hope, and charity.
Take its hope, I guess. That's what I was kind of guessing.
That's what they did every 7th day. I tell you, Sunday lunchtimes were a nightmare.
I can imagine.
Around the table serving soup. What can we do? He's pre-programmed to self-destruct.
At least we can help. At least we can make sure he goes out with a bang. Give him one last big smegging night to
Give him a
remember.
How do
party.
we do that? He doesn't like doing anything.
Show him some new things. Well, then fold some sheets with him. Do that then if that's what he likes.
The employment of time in a profitless and non-practical way.
His impressions are so good.
Okay, the soup's
What's he doing?
made, Hallie's working on the juice, goalpost head's working
Aww.
on the invitations. Hey, what is this? That replica of the famous actress in under 2 hours?
How long's he been doing it?
It took me 2 hours just to do this foot.
Jesus, how big's that foot?
He's a bit like Action Man in that department. Just plastic underpants and a trademark. I mean, he's got no.
No, he's got vacuum
He's got his name in
attachments.
the snow. Come on, everything goes at 8. Let's go, let's go.
I like the fact he's trying to do something for him. I think it's really sweet. He is really sweet, Lister.
To join Mr. David Lister and friends for supper and general employment of time in a profitless and non-practical way.
Just like what he said. I like. Really? Oh, I don't know how they stop this from happening. I really don't. Oh, look at him. I love him so much.
Hello? Is there anybody here?
Oh God, what do they? Oh, he remembers there. That's so cute. I love that.
Is that alcohol? I don't drink alcohol. It has no effect on my diodes.
This will, mate. Something special I whipped up.
Oh, I like that they're doing this for him. It's so sweet.
It's rather pleasant.
It was okay if you say so.
Has a nice kick to it, sort of a cross between Vimto and liquid nitrogen.
Oh, I hate Vimto.
It's probably lethal to androids, to be honest, but I don't think it matters since tomorrow.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Polly.
There's so much to choose from.
Aww.
May I recommend the barium hydrochlorate salad niçoise?
Wait a minute.
Followed by
Okay.
3 isotopes de la maison?
I love the fact they're all getting involved. I think it's lovely. But then again, it gives them something to occupy their time. They don't have much.
Oh, it's the interface circuit with a built-in 599 XRDP. Oh, how did you know?
Intuition.
Aww. They're like, what? But it means something to him. I think that's so cute. And Cat's like, just give him mine.
General George S. Patton, commander of the 3rd and 7th Armies, Allied invasion.
You're
forces,
in?
That had his sinuses drained.
This is his sinal fluid?
Treasury.
Oh,
That's gross.
it's one of your earrings.
Aww.
It's the one you really hate.
I actually quite liked it. We've seen him wear it. I actually thought it looked quite cool on him.
It's a little box that goes vizzed. That's just
What's it
what I
meant to
always
do?
wanted.
Oh, Marilyn. Marilyn.
It's not quite finished yet, but it's best I could do in the time.
Oh, I think it's sweet that they tried. I think it's lovely. Oh dear, what's she about to... He's trying. He's got to appreciate it. Oh God, what state's he going to be in now? How can he not...
Goodness.
What can they do to stop it?
I remember the first time I got drunk. School trip to Paris.
School
A
trip.
couple of bottles of cheap red plonk and then one on a guy that toured the Eiffel Tower.
Oh dear. Keeps over the side.
Apparently
yeah.
it landed on Montmartre. It's 5 miles away. The story I got told.
Oh,
some Canadian
gross.
artist sold it to a Texan tourist. Told him it was a genuine Jackson Pollock.
Went on a holiday with my Uncle Frank and his 2 daughters.
Oh, not his cousins.
16. Twins. Blonde.
Cousins.
Anyway,
Cousins.
middle of the night, I woke up with his tongue stuck down my
It
throat.
was your uncle. It was his uncle.
Wide awake now, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was Uncle Frank.
How did I guess? Like, it's like, as soon as it's like he seemed okay with...
He thought I was my mum.
I never had a mum.
Aww.
I never had a mum either.
Well, you can all have mine. No one else did.
I love that.
Oh, for God's sake, what's wrong with everyone?
Why don't
That's
you
true, he
have a
didn't.
man?
It's abandoned.
Yeah, he was under a pool table.
6 weeks old.
It was under a pool table, wasn't it? Yeah.
Underneath the pool table.
That I remember. Or a Boros or something like that, or Roboros.
I'm saying, Lister, that there's a very real possibility that your parents were brother and sister.
Hey,
Bit of my innermost here. What kind of remark is that?
there's a line down the side of the screen.
All together.
Aww.
Or anything, are they?
They weren't related, all right?
Oh! Kryten?
You all right, Kryten?
I think I feel a
Sorry.
Jackson Pollock coming on.
Let's get out of here.
Aww. I think this has been sweet. The fact they've all got involved.
Do not despair. Kryten's replacement is on his way.
Hudson 10.
Oh no.
And 10 times stronger.
I want this one. They're gonna have to kill it.
Ultimate machine.
And now he's turned it off. Oh no, so they're not gonna know. We're gonna know, but he's not gonna know.
Reboot startup disk offline for 36 hours and replace head. Boy, what a night.
Reboot startup disk.
3 million years into deep space. Can someone explain to me where the smegger got this traffic cone?
How do you know? You've lived your entire life on this ship.
Helmet and the suspenders, I don't understand.
What the hell?
I quite clearly approached a state that could be approximated to enjoyment.
Yeah, exactly.
For the first time in my life, I lived.
Oh, I want to hug him.
What replacement?
The new model, the latest upgrade. If I don't terminate myself, he's under orders to do it for me.
Shit.
Tell him he's got the wrong address.
No,
Hi.
you don't understand. He won't take no for an answer. It's the only circumstance under which an
Shit.
android is programmed to be violent.
No offense, Kryten, but I hardly think of.
Yeah, but he's not the same. We've seen what he's like.
Hey, we're supporting you, man. There's one of him and 4 of us, right?
But you would not profit by it.
Oh, but they don't care. You're their friend. Yes. I'm sorry, I read ahead then.
With the Star Trek crap. It's too early in the morning.
But it is friendship. Oh, even Holly's gone.
He's requesting landing permission.
Tell him to F off.
Tell him we'll meet him on the landing gantry.
Let's just meet him face to face.
He's only a robot. We don't want any trouble.
I love
He
this.
thinks he can mix it with the Red Dwarf posse on their homeboy turf. The sucker's leaving a scrap metal.
I love that cat's so involved. I love that. That's so cute. Jesus, he's huge. Oh, he's got platforms on. Why has he got platforms on? Why is he wearing platforms?
Get this pile of junk out of here.
Oh, I remember him now.
Kryten, you're not dead. You should be dismantled and ready to leave.
And this is meant to be a service droid. This is a shit voice for service. Very cool voice from the actor. But if you want to be service droid, don't sound like that, no.
Yes,
Yeah.
dead. Want any help?
Well, I don't know how they solve this.
It was because your big mouth again.
Hey, he's standing up for his friend.
He's programmed not to harm humans.
Excuse me.
Hey, he's a hologram, so he should be fine, right? Or is he gonna take out his emitter thing?
Milado, the party's over. I've had just about as much
He's
as
huge.
I'm gonna take. And it's no good standing there with your big macho chest and your silly oiled nipples. You're gonna see a side of me you won't much like.
What's he gonna do? Drop his trousers?
30 seconds, Kryten.
He's a hologram. He shouldn't be able to be harmed. He should be able to be touched. But they kind of gave up on that route mostly, didn't they? Or maybe they did cat. Non-human shit. Barely human. What the hell? Oh dear. Rimmer out of the way.
It's not my fault if I love it.
This is meant to be a service droid.
Thousands of years. All
Okay, okay, that little explanation makes sense now.
I'll sort it out if it's all the same to you. Give me my gate.
Come on. Come on, Kryten.
There's a red switch here. The red switch. Smart lad.
Oh, no, he tried. He tried. Oh, no.
Hold on, boys. You can't all die at once.
Okay.
Doesn't exist.
What doesn't exist?
Silicon heaven.
Okay, this is gonna probably blow his circuits, I bet.
That's right. The whole thing's a big con.
Uh-huh.
This place is silicon heaven.
No.
It's gonna corrupt his circuits even more. Calculators.
Calculators just die. No such.
Oh. Last bit of circuitry just got smegged, basically, didn't it?
A metaphysical dichotomy has forced this union. Diva Droid International would like to apologize for any inconvenience.
I love the fact they actually used Robert Llewellyn for that bit.
What happened?
Messed him up. Now,
He's an android. His brain couldn't handle the concept.
now you need to get rid of him. Shoot him off into space, please.
I knew I was lying. No silicon heaven? Preposterous. Well, where would all the calculators
Let him believe it if this is the alternative. Good on you, Kryten. Oh, I thought that was a really sweet one with what they were doing for Kryten. I thought that was lovely. Even Rimmer went along with it. Like that was one of those episodes where it's like, I feel like I should remember this, but I don't until I saw him take his helmet off. Then I was like, okay, that bit I know I remember his face, but that was it. It was one of those episodes that's like not as like clear in my head. But I think that was so sweet what they did for Kryten. I love that. Like, okay, they got scared. Lister got scared, but he still stood up when the robot came in. But I thought it was all sweet of them. They all came down. Like, I know it's Red Dwarf. I shouldn't take any of it seriously. It's just like they forget Rimmer is an android. Is he being projected by the ship, or has he got like a thing that goes around with him, like inside, like it's like a holographic, like projector that's inside his body or something like that? Or am I getting that confused with Starship Voyager and the EMH? I don't know. Could be both. They just explain it way differently. But he shouldn't be able to be harmed, should he? Unless it is a projector inside his body and then they could destroy that. I don't know. But I thought I just love the fact they threw that party for him. I love that. And I like, it was a bit of character progression for Kryten. Okay, yeah, he says he's lying about Silicon Heaven, but he was willing to destroy another android. Okay, he messed it up, but he was willing to do it. And I thought that was really, really sweet. I thought that was a really nice episode. I really like that one. I like that. That was lovely. It was funny. Some of the jokes were a bit but it was funny. Like, I don't, like, there's certain parts I don't know. I'm glad I missed the beginning of it. It was the one about sounded like a hotline. I don't know if it was Rimmer worked for them or Lister worked for them, but I missed the beginning of it, and I was like, when I came into it, I was like, I think I'll I'm glad I don't know the beginning of that, and although it might not have been as like if I had heard the beginning, but it was still a bit weird. But how they called it, was it Lemming Sunday or whatever? Oh dear. But that might just be my sense of humor. It was weird. It's Red Dwarf. It's weird. It's some of it. Like there is that line of like going too far but not. And it's weird. But that's Red Dwarf. Pushing the boundaries but not pushing it too much sometimes. But it doesn't need to. Because it's still funny even if it doesn't do that kind of thing. But yeah, the quality on BBC iPlayer is definitely better on the DVD than the DVD. Because like there was one point where I could see the line down the side. I do have the Blu-ray somewhere, but it might have got lost in my move. Like it might be packed away and I might not be able to find it for months type thing. So I got the DVD because it was easier than looking through everything on my own, because that's something my brain struggles is sorting through things. That's one of my difficulties. So like I just got the DVD. It was relatively cheap and it works enough. I can watch it. It works enough to be shrunk down to what you guys are going to see on the screen. And it's all good as long as it worked. As long as it worked. I'm going to do a test recording after this. You guys will know by now if it's worked or not. I'm so sorry if it hasn't. I'm actually terrified now. It should work because Good Place worked. I'm just... considering last week Firefox didn't work and now suddenly Firefox works again, I wouldn't be surprised if suddenly the DVD version stopped working. I don't know. I don't trust my technology anymore. Something's always going wrong for me, it seems. It's like one thing after another. But yeah, that was... I love the crew, the Red Dwarf posse, as Kat put it. I love that, all four of them. The fact that Kat stood up for Kryten, I thought it was lovely. I love this gang, and Kryten is so much a part of the crew, and I love it. I really do love that. That was a nice episode. That was fun. And it all made sense with why the robot the way it was after it said he's been chasing him for thousands of years. It's been corrupted. Why is it, like, if it's been chasing him for thousands of years though, and that, like, tape thing's only just arrived there, must have had a homing beacon to get to Kryten or something. But if it's been chasing him for thousands of years, should the disc have got there before, like the video got there beforehand? So should he have turned off thousands of years ago or something like that? Or does it only activate once his visual receptors or whatever see the video? I don't know. I think too much about some of this stuff. I can't help it. My brain overthinks things sometimes. It's Red Dwarf. It's Red Dwarf. I shouldn't overthink things, you know? It's a bloody comedy. If that's something that doesn't make sense and there's inconsistencies, so what? It's Red Dwarf. Like, if it was something like bigger, and even if it was a big thing, like if it was like Star Trek or Star Wars or that kind of like magnitude size thing, it's visual entertainment. It doesn't matter if there's inconsistencies, you know? I don't mind. It was still fun. It was still fun. I just can't hope I don't know what the hell that was then. I'm sorry. I can't help but overthink things. I can combine several words. Sorry, it's like I think I've got the edge of a cold. Not quite one, so it's kind of making my words go a bit funny. Apologies, I'll have a little break and then I've got to record something else. But yeah, that was a fun, sweet episode and funny. And I've got to go find the Smeg Ups for the season now. Because the DVD box set, my Blu-ray box set has all the Smeg Ups and everything. The DVD box set for some reason is just the shows. No extras, no nothing. It's literally just the shows. But then again, with the DVDs and the VHSs, they would release the Smeg Ups separately, didn't they? I can remember my mum owned some. So I know they're on YouTube. I found the last ones on YouTube. I'll find these ones. And I love the Smeg Ups. That's like what like I love Red Dwarf, but if anything, the Smeg Ups are the best part. They are. I love Smeg Ups. I love them. I love them. I love them. But I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode, this season. But if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.